Do you also use Webflow to receive any kind of form submissions from your website? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to notify team on Slack channel for Webflow form submission. So I'm an owner of an edutech company and I have created a lead form connected to my website using Webflow. So now here my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission through my Webflow, then automatically and instantly my team should get notification for the same on our Slack channel so that I can further communicate with the lead. So here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Webflow with my Slack channel using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So as the owner of an edutech company, I rely on the lead form on my Webflow website to connect with potential students or their parents. And it's important for my team to respond to inquiries quickly to build trust and capture interest. So by setting up an integration to notify my team on a Slack channel whenever a Webflow form is submitted, I ensure that no lead is missed. For example, if someone fills out the contact form on my website, then my team can see the details instantly on Slack and take action right away. This helps us stay responsive, improve customer experience, and increase enrollment rates of our courses. So here I've already built an automation by simply connecting my Webflow and my Slack channel in order to receive all the lead details on my Slack channel. So now here in this video, we are going to see the working of this automation first, and for that I'm going to make a test submission over here on my form. So here on my screen you can see my Webflow form, and here you can see I've already pre-filled some details over here. So now I'm going to click on the submit. And here you can see we have successfully made a form submission, and here you can see on our Slack channel we have successfully received a new message which says new lead alert. A new submission has been received on the Webflow form. Here are the details: name, email, phone number. Action required: please follow with the lead promptly to provide the necessary details or assistance. Let's ensure we deliver an amazing experience to our potential students. So this is the particular message that I've received whenever a new form submission is made through my Webflow form. Okay, so this was the working of this amazing automation. Now here in this video we are going to learn that how you can step by step create this amazing automation to receive a notification on your Slack channel for every new Webflow form submission. So for that you simply need to connect your Webflow account with your Slack channel using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. So here on my screen you can see Pabbly Connect's homepage, and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options, that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as notify team on Slack channel for Webflow form submission, and then here it is asking me to select the folder. So here in the left side bar of this dashboard you can see a folder section where you can see all the folders that I've created for my use with different names till now. So here in this case I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here, and by clicking on this it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Webflow, as I am receiving new form submissions through Webflow. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Webflow V2. So Webflow is a website builder that lets you design, build and launch fully responsive websites without needing to write code. It's like having a powerful design tool and a website builder in one. So here in my Webflow trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as form submitted, so that whenever a new form submission is made through a Webflow, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response, or you can say automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. And now here to connect my Webflow with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Webflow account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to enter the token. So I'm following the instruction given below. Here I've already logged in my Webflow account. So this is my Webflow account, and here you can see all the sites which I have created using Webflow. So here I'm going to click on the site settings of this particular site that I'm using over here. And then I'm going to click on this apps and integration given the left side bar. Now here under apps and integrations, I'm going to scroll it little down, and then here I'm going to click on this generate API token given over here. And then here it is asking me to give a name to my token. So here I'm going to give the name as Pabbly Connect. This is my token name, and then here for the permissions, I'm going to give some permissions to generate this API token. So for that, here for the assets, I'm going to select read and write for the assets, scrolling little down. Here for the forms, I'm going to select read and write, pages as read and write, and sites as read and write. So here I've selected the permissions as per my need. You can select the permissions as per your need. So now here after selecting some specific permissions, I'm going to click on this generate token given over here, and here you can see we have received the API token. So I'm going to copy it, moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to paste the API key. Now here after entering the API key, I'm going to click on the save given over here. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. Now moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select the site ID. So here in this site ID field, I need to select the site ID for which I want to capture the new form submissions. So here to get the site ID, let me take you back to my Webflow account. And here under all sites, you can see the site that I'm using is with the name EduTech. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here you can see the site ID that has already been selected is with the name EduTech only. And now here after selecting this particular site ID, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here after clicking on the save and send test request, you can see as it is waiting for response. That means here to receive a response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to make a test form submission through our Webflow form. So for that, let me take you back to my form. And here in my Webflow form, I need to enter some dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the first name, I'm going to enter the name as demo, last name as lead, email as demolead@pabblytudes.com. Here for the phone number, I'm going to enter random phone number, and then I'm going to click on this submit. And here you can see we have successfully made a form submission. So now let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have successfully received a new response over here, where we have received the trigger type as form submission. Here you can see the form submission date and time, scrolling little down. Here you can see some fields, and here you can see the details such as the phone number, last name, first name, and the email address of the lead. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So now here after receiving a new form submission through our Webflow, I want to notify my team about the same on our Slack channel. So for that, I need to connect my Slack with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. So here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as Slack. So Slack is a communication platform designed for teams and workplaces, allowing people to chat, share files, and collaborate on projects in real time. It organizes conversations into channels, making it easy to keep track of different topics and projects. So here in my Slack action step, I'm going to select my action event as send channel message, so that whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission through my Webflow, then automatically and instantly my team is going to notify about the same on a Slack channel with all the form details. And now here to connect my Slack with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Again, here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Slack account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this connect with Slack. And then here it is asking me to enter the token type. So here in the help text it says enter the token type as either user or bot. Check the documentation to find out how to get it. So here by clicking on this learn more hyperlink, it will take you to a forum window where you can see the documentation to find out how you can get your token type over here. So I'm going to enter my token type as user, and then I'm going to click on the save given over here. And now here you can see Pabbly Connect is requesting for my Slack workspace. So I'm going to give access to Pabbly Connect by clicking on this allow button given over here, as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select the channel ID. So here in this channel ID field, I need to select the channel where I want to send this notification alerts. So here to get this channel ID, let me take you back to my Slack account, and here you can see the channel name which I have created with the name new lead alerts, and I want to send all the lead alerts over here. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here for the channel ID, I'm going to search for my channel that is new lead alerts. So here you can see the channel ID, so I'm going to select it, and now here after selecting the channel ID, here it is asking me for the message. So here in this message field, I need to enter the message which I want to send as a notification to my team whenever a new form submission is made in my Webflow. So here I'm going to enter the message as new lead alert, a new submission has been received on the Webflow form. Here are the details: name, email, phone number, action required. Please follow with the lead promptly to provide the necessary details or assistance. Let's ensure we deliver an amazing experience to our potential students. So this is the message which I've drafted, and here you can see I've used variable in the place of name, email and phone number. So now I'm going to remove these variables and enter their values over here. So here instead of entering these values manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes our text dynamic so that whenever we're going to receive a new form submission through a Webflow, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So I'm going to search for the name. So this is my lead's first name, so I'm going to map it. Then I'm going to enter a space, and then I'm going to search for the last name. So this is my lead's last name, so I'm going to map it. And now here I'm going to search for the email. So this is my lead's email, and lastly here I'm going to map the phone number. So now here I'm going to search for the phone number. So this is my lead's phone number. And now here after entering all the required details, I have successfully completed this message. So now moving forward, and then here it is asking me for the image URL, all text, bot name and the bot icon. So here these fields are not required fields, so here I'm going to leave them blank. But if you want to add any other detail, then you can do it as per your need. And then here for the auto expand links, I'm going to select true, link usernames and channel names true, reply broadcast false, and here it is asking me for the thread message ID. So again this field is not required field, so here I'm going to leave it blank. And now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully sent a new lead alert message to our team on our Slack channel. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully received a new message which says new lead alert, a new submission has been received on the Webflow form. Here are the details: name as demo lead, email as demolead@pabblytudes.com, a random phone number, action required, please follow with the lead promptly to provide the necessary details or assistance. Let's ensure we deliver an amazing experience to our potential students. So this is the message that our team is going to receive whenever a new form submission is made through our Webflow form. And with this, we have successfully set up this entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Webflow and our action as Slack, so that whenever we're going to receive a new form submission through our Webflow, then automatically and instantly our team is going to get a notification for the same on our Slack channel. Okay, so these were the steps to how to notify team on Slack channel for Webflow form submission. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description
description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.